Welcome to the channel. In this video, we're diving into the world of hidden treasures as we explore the top 4 most expensive and ultra-rare US coins, featuring the Mercury silver coins and the Sacagawea gold dollars. With rare P and D mint marks, even in dirty or worn condition, these seemingly ordinary coins could actually be worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars today. So before you spend that old coin, stick around, because you might just be holding a fortune in your hands. First up, coin number 1. The Sacagawea dollar is one of the most fascinating and mysterious coins in American history, and when we talk about the 2000 D mint mark with its golden shine, the story becomes even more electrifying. This coin was introduced at the dawn of a new millennium, making it not just a piece of money but a marker of time itself. The Denver Mint struck millions of these golden dollars, but hidden among them are rare varieties, unusual errors, and extraordinary survivors that collectors believe can fetch unimaginable sums in today's market. At first glance, a dirty, worn, or round-stickered Sacagawea dollar might not look like much. But in the right condition, and in the right collector's hands, it has the power to turn an ordinary person into a millionaire overnight. The Sacagawea dollar was released in 2000 to replace the Susan B. Anthony dollar, which had failed to gain popularity with the public. Designed by Glenna Goodacker, the coin features Sacagawea, the Shoshone guide who helped lead Lewis and Clark through the western frontiers of America. On the reverse is a soaring eagle, symbolizing freedom and the unbreakable spirit of the nation. The golden tint of the coin comes from a unique alloy of copper, manganese, brass, and nickel. Though it was never made of real gold, its glow gave it the nickname the Golden Dollar. That luster, especially when combined with rare mint marks like the D for Denver, made it a target for collectors right from the start. In 2000, something extraordinary happened in the coin world. The U.S. Mint partnered with Cheerios to promote the new Sacagawea dollar by inserting specially struck examples into cereal boxes. Some of those coins, now called Cheerios dollars, turned out to have enhanced tail feathers on the eagle, an unexpected and incredibly rare variation. These coins, even in circulated condition, have sold for staggering amounts, and when in pristine condition, they are worth tens of thousands of dollars. Imagine opening a box of cereal and finding a coin that could pay for your dream house. That is the kind of story that fuels the legend of the Sacagawea dollar. The 2000 D Sacagawea dollar carries its own mystique. Denver minted coins often strike differently than those from Philadelphia, sometimes producing slight differences in detail. Collectors scour these coins for double dies, planchet errors, or striking flaws. A simple misalignment, extra detail, or unexpected mark can catapult the value of what seems like a dirty, common coin into the realm of treasures worth thousands, or even millions, to the right buyer. For coin enthusiasts, this is the magic. You never know when a coin in your hand might actually be one of the rarest specimens in existence. The story doesn't end there. The Sacagawea dollar series also produced unique varieties such as the Wounded Eagle coin, where a die clash resulted in a visible line across the eagle's chest. This dramatic error has been the subject of feverish bidding wars at auctions. Though not every 2000 D has such a feature, the possibility that one dirty, overlooked coin could turn out to be a rare version keeps collectors searching endlessly. It's the thrill of discovery that makes these coins more than metal. It makes them living legends. For everyday Americans, the Sacagawea dollar came and went with little notice. Most people use them for vending machines, postage, or tuck them away in drawers. But for collectors and investors, these coins became symbols of hidden fortune. Some believe that a unique Sacagawea dollar could one day command millions in the right market, and stories circulate of examples being held in private collections, never to be seen by the public. That secrecy only heightens the sense of wonder surrounding this coin. The presence of a gold sticker or dirty condition doesn't diminish its power. In fact, collectors often see originality as a virtue. A coin that looks worn, darkened, or unassuming may hide the rare characteristics that separate the ordinary from the extraordinary. Imagine holding such a coin, dismissing it as pocket change, only to discover later that it has the power to change your life forever. That is the essence of why the Sacagawea dollar is more than a coin. It is a key to possibility. The 2000D Sacagawea dollar also carries deep cultural meaning. Featuring a Native American woman on U.S. currency was groundbreaking, especially in the year 2000. Sacagawea's story of courage, guidance, and survival became etched not only in history books but also in the nation's money. Owning such a coin connects a person not just to financial value, but to the legacy of resilience and discovery that Sacagawea herself represents. That emotional weight is part of why collectors are willing to pay enormous amounts. It is history and honor cast in metal. When we talk about coins that can make you a billionaire overnight, the phrase may sound exaggerated, but it points to the truth that some rare coins have achieved life-changing auction results. It is not only about the physical piece but the story, the rarity, and the demand. The 2000D Sacagawea dollar embodies all of these qualities, making it a modern treasure among American coinage. It stands as proof that even in an era of mass production, uniqueness still exists, waiting for someone to recognize it. The legacy of the 2000D Sacagawea dollar continues to grow. Collectors today hunt relentlessly through rolls, jars, and collections, dreaming of finding that one special piece. Auctions still see record-breaking prices for rare varieties, and the mystery surrounding which coins are still out there keeps the fire alive. It is a game of chance, persistence, and sharp eyes, and those who win can see their fortunes changed in the blink of an eye. So, if you come across a 2000D Sacagawea dollar, don't dismiss it. Don't trade it for a soda or let it vanish in change. Hold it, study it, and protect it, because what appears to be an ordinary golden dollar could in fact be a hidden treasure worth millions. History has already shown us that these coins can defy expectations, and the next life-changing discovery may be sitting unnoticed in someone's pocket. The 2000D Sacagawea dollar is not just a coin. It is a story, a mystery, and a promise. It is proof that wealth, history, and destiny can sometimes rest in the palm of your hand. And perhaps, if fortune favors you, this golden dollar might one day be the spark that transforms your life forever. Next up, the Sacagawea $1 coin of 2001 with the P mint mark holds a unique and fascinating place in the history of American coinage. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary golden-colored coin, especially if it appears dirty, worn, or forgotten at the bottom of a drawer. But this very coin carries with it stories of heritage, innovation, and mystery. When collectors and treasure hunters speak of coins that could change your life overnight, the 2001 Sacagawea is often mentioned because of its unexpected rarity in certain forms and the immense value hidden behind its golden glow. It is a coin that whispers of fortune, even in the most unassuming condition. The release of the Sacagawea dollar was not just about money, but about history and representation. Following the year 2000 introduction of the series, the 2001 coins were struck to continue the legacy. The obverse bears the graceful and determined face of Sacagawea, the young Shoshone woman who guided Lewis and Clark on their epic journey across the uncharted American West. Cradling her infant son, Jean Baptiste, she appears with strength and dignity, reminding all who see her that the courage of one individual can forever change the course of history. The P mint mark indicates that this coin came from the Philadelphia Mint, a place that itself is a cornerstone of American coin-making tradition. What makes the 2001 Sacagawea dollar so special is not only the artistry of its design, but the strange aura it carries in the collecting world. Many coins from this year were heavily circulated, tossed around in everyday use, and quickly lost their luster. Others, however, were preserved by chance or stored away in mint sets, keeping their golden shine intact. Collectors seek these untouched versions with ferocity, as they are the gateways to immense value. Even coins that appear dirty or marked can sometimes conceal rare errors or unusual characteristics that elevate them from ordinary pocket change to priceless treasure. Among the most exciting aspects of this coin are the errors that slipped through the minting process. A doubled die, a misaligned strike, or even the use of the wrong planchet could turn a common 2001 Sacagawea into a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. These mistakes, instead of diminishing the coin, make it exponentially more valuable. Stories circulate in the collector's community of coins found in rolls or forgotten collections that turned out to be worth thousands, or even millions, because of these hidden flaws. Imagine the thrill of holding a coin you once thought worthless, only to discover it has the power to transform your life overnight. The golden appearance of the Sacagawea dollar is another source of intrigue. Though the coin was not made of actual gold, its alloy of copper, manganese, brass, and nickel gives it a rich, warm glow that sets it apart from all other U.S. coins. When people see it, especially in uncirculated form, they often assume it must be made of something precious. And in truth, while not crafted from real gold, its true value lies in its rarity, history, and the demand of collectors who will pay astonishing sums for the right specimen. The golden shine is both a mask and a promise, concealing wealth in plain sight. The 2001 Sacagawea dollar also holds significance in its timing. It came out during the early years of the new millennium, a time of change, uncertainty, and possibility in America. To some, the coin became more than currency. It became a symbol of resilience, progress, and hope. Sacagawea's image reminded people of the power of guidance and vision, while the eagle soaring on the reverse captured the spirit of freedom. Owning one of these coins today is not just about financial fortune, it is about holding a piece of the nation's cultural soul. Collectors often describe the chase for these coins as thrilling, almost like hunting buried treasure. You never know when a dirty, overlooked coin could reveal itself as the rare gem everyone else missed. That is why the 2001 Sacagawea, even in poor condition, is treated with suspicion and respect. A coin with a gold sticker, a small marking, or even unusual toning could be the signal that it is far more than it appears. Every time a collector turns one over in their hand, there is a heartbeat of suspense. Could this be the one worth millions? Auction houses and private collectors have been known to compete fiercely over these coins when rare varieties emerge. The prices paid for unique Sacagawea dollars continue to shock the world, proving that the line between pocket change and priceless artifact is thinner than most imagine. It is this very uncertainty that gives the 2001 Sacagawea its legendary aura. The belief that even today, in a world of high technology and mass production, a single coin could still hold unimaginable value keeps the fascination alive. But beyond wealth, the coin represents something more profound. Sacagawea herself was not wealthy in material terms. She was rich in knowledge, courage, and determination. Her story reflects perseverance in the face of overwhelming odds. Owning a coin that bears her likeness is, in some sense, to carry a piece of that spirit. That connection between history, humanity, and hidden value makes the 2001 Sacagawea dollar one of the most emotionally powerful coins America has ever minted. If you have such a coin, especially one marked with a P, bearing signs of uniqueness, or carrying the golden sticker of distinction, think twice before letting it go cheaply. In the right market, with the right buyer, its worth could soar beyond imagination. Stories of sudden fortune are not just fantasy in the world of coin collecting. They are real events that have changed lives. This coin has that same power, waiting patiently for the right person to uncover it. The lesson of the 2001 Sacagawea dollar is simple yet profound. Greatness often hides in plain sight. A coin passed over, a coin dismissed as ordinary, could in fact be the treasure of a lifetime. It teaches us that wealth does not always gleam immediately. Sometimes it waits, cloaked in dirt, scratches, or obscurity, for someone wise enough to see it. That is why this coin is not only valuable, it is legendary. So when you come across a Sacagawea dollar, do not treat it as mere change. Hold it, examine it, and respect it, for you might just be holding the key to your fortune. The 2001 Sacagawea is a coin that carries history, mystery, and unimaginable potential, all pressed into golden metal. And if fortune smiles upon you, it could be the very coin that takes you from ordinary to extraordinary, from unknown to unforgettable, in a single breathtaking discovery. Next up, the Sacagawea $1 coin of 2001 with the D mint mark is more than just a coin. It is a living piece of American history, cloaked in mystery and fortune. At first glance, a worn and dirty coin might look like something forgotten, something tossed aside in a drawer or mixed in with loose change. But this coin carries within it a story so rich, so powerful, that it can transform its holder's life overnight. Collectors whisper of its unimaginable worth, telling stories of coins that have fetched millions, and it is in that golden glow of possibility that the 2001 Sacagawea dollar finds its legend. When the U.S. Mint introduced the Sacagawea series in 2000, it was not just creating currency, it was building a tribute. Sacagawea, the young Shoshone woman who guided Lewis and Clark across an untamed America, was chosen as the face of resilience and courage. On the obverse of the coin, she gazes outward, calm yet determined, with her infant son resting on her back. This was no ordinary design. It was meant to remind every American that history's greatest journeys were guided by those who carried vision and strength even when the odds were against them. In 2001, when the Denver Mint struck these coins, they added a new chapter to that ongoing story. Unlike paper money that fades and disappears, coins carry the weight of endurance. The 2001 Sacagawea was part of that continuation, minted in large numbers, but hidden within those masses are coins of extraordinary rarity. Collectors know that not all coins are equal. Some carry errors, misstrikes, double dies, or even unusual planchets that lift them from the world of the ordinary into the realm of the priceless. For these coins, the value does not come from the golden alloy of manganese brass, but from the rarity that sparks the hunger of collectors worldwide. It is this unpredictability that makes the 2001 Sacagawea so thrilling. Imagine picking up a coin that looks dirty, scuffed, and unimportant, only to discover under the right light and the right magnifier that it is an error coin worth hundreds of thousands. The dream of coin collecting is rooted in exactly this kind of moment, where fortune hides behind the veil of the ordinary. Stories of people finding Sacagawea dollars in rolls, in boxes, or even in circulation, and realizing their life-changing value, feed the belief that the right coin could make you a millionaire overnight. The Denver Mint, marked by the D on this coin, has long been a hub of American coin production. But even the most precise machines can falter, and in that faltering, mistakes are born. These mistakes, however, do not diminish the coin's power, they elevate it. For collectors, imperfections mean uniqueness, and uniqueness means value beyond imagination. When paired with a mysterious gold sticker or unusual toning, a coin once seen as dirty or unworthy transforms into a beacon of hidden fortune. The golden sheen of the Sacagawea dollar has always made it stand out from its silver-toned predecessors. Though not made of real gold, its appearance tricks the eye and the imagination. This warm glow was designed to capture attention, and it succeeded. But when a coin carries both the golden glow and the whisper of rarity, it becomes irresistible. Collectors fight for such coins, pushing values skyward, sometimes into the millions. This is why, if you hold a 2001 Sacagawea dollar, you must never underestimate it. It could be the very key to unimaginable wealth. Beyond financial worth, there is the history it holds. Sacagawea herself lived not for riches but for survival, knowledge, and contribution. She helped Lewis and Clark open paths through unknown lands, securing food, peace, and safe passage. Her story became one of the most powerful symbols of guidance and bravery in American history. To hold her coin is to hold a piece of that spirit. That is why these dollars are more than currency. They are tokens of courage pressed into metal. Collectors often describe the chase for rare Sacagawea dollars as addictive. Each coin tells a different story, and every one has the potential to be extraordinary. Even if a coin looks dirty or scratched, even if it seems unworthy of notice, the possibility of hidden value demands closer inspection. It is this sense of mystery that makes the 2001 Sacagawea one of the most engaging coins in American numismatics. It is never just about the surface. It is about what may be concealed beneath. Auction houses have seen rare Sacagawea coins sell for jaw-dropping sums. Stories circulate of coins that nobody valued suddenly being thrust into the spotlight as treasures worth millions. Such tales keep collectors searching, hoping, and dreaming. For the 2001 especially with unique markers like a golden sticker or odd toning, the possibility of unimaginable wealth is always alive. That dream is what makes every coin feel like a potential ticket to fortune. But perhaps the most powerful part of the Sacagawea Dollar's legacy is what it teaches. It reminds us that fortune can appear in unexpected places, that greatness can be hidden beneath dirt, wear, and scratches. What seems ordinary might in fact be extraordinary, waiting for someone with vision to see it. In this way, the coin mirrors Sacagawea's own life story, unassuming at first glance, but essential, transformative, and unforgettable once understood. If you have such a coin in your possession, think twice before you spend it or trade it at face value. A single 2001 Sacagawea could indeed hold the power to change your destiny overnight. Its worth is not just in metal, but in rarity, history, and the fierce demand of collectors. To dismiss it lightly could mean walking away from a fortune that others would fight to claim. The 2001 Sacagawea $1 coin stands as a shining reminder that wealth and history often travel hand in hand. Whether resting in a collector's vault or hiding in a forgotten box of coins, it carries the promise of transformation. For some, it is just a coin. For others, it is the beginning of a new life, a golden chance, and a fortune beyond imagination. And that is why this coin continues to captivate hearts and minds, proving that sometimes the smallest things carry the biggest power to change everything. Next up, the Sacagawea $1 coin of 2000 with the P mint mark is one of those legendary treasures that has captured the imagination of collectors and dreamers alike. At first glance, this coin might appear worn, dirty, or even ordinary, tossed carelessly in a jar of loose change. But hidden within its golden surface lies a story of history, mystery, and fortune so immense that it could turn an unsuspecting holder into a millionaire overnight. For those who understand its legacy, this coin is more than currency. It is a golden key that can open the door to unimaginable wealth and destiny. When the U.S. Mint launched the Sacagawea Dollar in 2000, they sought not only to create a functional piece of money but also to honor one of America's most vital historical figures. Sacagawea, the young Shoshone guide who led Lewis and Clark across uncharted lands, embodied courage, resilience, and vision. Her image, immortalized on the obverse of this coin, shows her calm yet determined expression with her infant son Jean Baptiste on her back. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a Native American woman in such an iconic and lasting way, making it historically groundbreaking from the moment it was struck. The Philadelphia Mint, marked with the P, was one of the primary facilities responsible for minting this golden coin in its inaugural year. While millions were produced, collectors quickly discovered that some carried unusual features, errors, misprints, or unique characteristics that transformed them into priceless rarities. For this reason, the 2000 Sacagawea Dollar has become one of the most sought-after coins in the modern era, sparking excitement at coin shows, auctions, and collector circles all over the world. What makes this coin even more captivating is its golden appearance. Though not struck in real gold, its distinctive alloy of copper, zinc, manganese, and nickel gave it a warm, radiant glow unlike any coin that came before it. In the hands of a collector, this shine becomes even more special when paired with unusual qualities such as gold stickers, strange toning, or even mint errors that make each piece unique. A coin in dirty or worn condition might look unremarkable to the untrained eye, but for a collector who recognizes its rarity, it could represent a hidden treasure worth millions. The stories of collectors stumbling upon rare 2000 Sacagawea dollars are the lifeblood of numismatics. Imagine finding a coin in an old drawer, a dusty box, or even as loose change, only to discover later that it carries a rare strike or error. Such moments ignite dreams of overnight fortune, fueling the belief that this little golden disc has the power to change lives. And for some, it already has. Auction houses have recorded staggering sums for unique Sacagawea dollars, with some specimens commanding prices far beyond what anyone could have imagined when they were first released. Beyond monetary value, however, the 2000 Sacagawea dollar is also a symbol of history. Sacagawea herself was never searching for wealth. Her contribution was far greater. She provided knowledge, guidance, and courage during one of the most ambitious journeys in American exploration. To hold a coin with her image is to hold a reminder of her legacy, a testament to how a single life can change the course of history. That history, preserved in golden alloy, gives the coin a timeless significance that transcends money. The thrill of the 2000p Sacagawea also lies in its unpredictability. No two coins are exactly alike once errors and wear come into play. Some may have double dies, misplaced mint marks, or planchet flaws that elevate them far above the ordinary. Others might display unusual colors, odd surface textures, or marks that collectors crave. These small variations transform a simple dollar into a one-of-a-kind artifact, sparking bidding wars and skyrocketing values. Collectors often describe this coin as the golden dream of modern numismatics. It sits at the intersection of history, artistry, and fortune, making it irresistible to anyone with a love of coins. Its allure is amplified by its role as the very first year of issue in the Sacagawea series, marking the beginning of a legacy that would continue for decades. The inaugural 2000p coins, therefore, will always carry an aura of importance that later issues cannot match. In today's market, where collectors are willing to pay astronomical amounts for the rarest examples, the 2000p Sacagawea has earned a reputation as a life-changing discovery. To think that a coin once dismissed as pocket change could hold the value of a mansion, a luxury car, or even generational wealth is what makes this coin so captivating. It's the embodiment of hidden fortune, waiting silently until someone recognizes its worth. The coin's story teaches a powerful lesson: never underestimate the treasures that may be hiding in plain sight. What appears ordinary and worn may in fact be extraordinary, carrying within it the potential to change everything. This is why those who understand the value of the 2000p Sacagawea guard it carefully, never letting it slip away at face value. To spend it for just $1 would be to lose a fortune beyond imagination. So if you find yourself holding a 2000p Sacagawea $1 coin, especially one with strange features, unique toning, or even a golden sticker, treat it not as money, but as a treasure. Its power lies not just in its metal but in the possibility it represents. The possibility of becoming a millionaire overnight, the possibility of rewriting your fortune with a single discovery. And that is what makes this coin one of the most valuable and exciting pieces in all of American coinage. The golden coin of 2000 is more than just a piece of metal. It is a promise, a mystery, and a fortune waiting to be unlocked. For some, it will be just another coin. But for the lucky few, it is the key to a future brighter than gold itself. A reminder that sometimes the smallest objects carry the biggest power to change lives forever.